So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational for and entertainment purpose. Okay. Hi everybody, Martha here. So I just got done. I'm not completely done with it, but I might touch it later. But I'm gonna talk about Little Nightmares 2 and how I think about it. Before I talk about the story, I love how this game looks. Like you just stand and look at the backgrounds. It looks so beautiful, and the lighting in this game is perfect. It's a perfect game for you to get to scare you. And some people may not be able to finish it because they're not into that type of games. So I just gotta say that. And it's one of the few horror games that I actually have the guts to play, too. Because I'm not really into that kind of stuff. More into nice games, really. So let's get on to the game. It's plot. So spoilers for people who have not played it yet. So we play as a character named Mono. And we come out of a TV, and we come to a hunter's house after dodging a fallen tree, some bear traps. We come to the hunter's house, and we come across the character from the first game, 6, and she's playing a little music box. And we save her whole entire here's Johnny style with the friggin' axe. And first she doesn't trust us, so we follow her, and then we go up to the attic, and then we eventually come across the hunter, who tries to kill us until we get our own shotgun and kill him. Then we head over to the Pale Town, where we come across a school where we had to deal with a bunch of porcelain dolls and the teacher, who had who has the longest neck in history of necks. Who gives things like a giraffe and snakes a run for their money. So, and we also and the porcelain dolls are they're called the bullies, and they're not the nicest kids of all. I don't think anybody in these games are really nice, though. And we escape the school only to come across a hospital where we have to deal with the mad doctor, who puts together a bunch of mannequins who freeze if you put a flashlight on. If you turn the flashlight on them. Similar to if you watched Doctor Who, to those weeping angels. So yeah, and I would say that the whole entire thing with the mannequin dolls is the one I had the hardest part with. I kept getting stuck with the and the part where they're reaching out of the prison bars or whatever, and getting grabbed by them. So that was probably the hardest part for me. And after we leave the hospital, after we escape the doctor, we end up still 3 times in this game we have to deal with the TV, and we are trying to tune in to make it where we can actually see what's on the screen, and we see a man who is like very similar to the the Slender Man come out of the TV and come after both Mono and Six. He captures Six and takes her away, and it's up to us now a third time saving her. This first time we save her is from the Hunter, and the second time we save her is from the bullies, and now we gotta save her from the Thin Man. And we go through and deal with the viewers who basically had no face and just stare at the screen all the time. What the hell? Like, and I bet you can guess what that metaphor is. It's a metaphor for us, but what we do all day, what a lot of us do all day, is do nothing but stare at a screen all day. So it's basically saying that was our fate. We basically worship the screens, whoever is on the screen. So yeah. Woo. So, and we have to run away from the view. Like turn off. We get a TV remote eventually, and we turn off the TVs in order to go in there, or turn them on so we can go in there. And if you turn them off, the viewers try to chase you, and so you have to be fast and get for the TV before they get you. And eventually we do find we have to face the Thin Man again. And there's also a part where we see like a bunch of the viewers commit suicide by falling down because I guess they can't get to the screens or something like that, or the tower is controlling them too. So yeah, and we end up like having to face the Thin Man. In order to try to get back Six, we try to grab Six, and he tries to grab us, and we have to like for the last chapter run away from him, and like through a train, stuff like that, and end up pretty much absorbing him and end up having like his powers, because through the game you do absorb a bunch of like dead kids' souls, and they're called the glitches, and so we're slowly like becoming him, and we end up like finding Six after this, and she's big because the tower is making her look big and where she wants to help, and she has the music box back yet that is big too, so it's up to us to break the music box so she's able to back to being her normal self. And once we do, we see what the tower really looks like, which is a bunch of like goos and eyes, and we run away, and Six doesn't trust us anymore because she probably sees us what we're becoming, and or she's mad at us for breaking her music box, and or the fact that we put her in the predicament in the first place, or she just no longer has a soul, and she doesn't know how to feel happiness anymore since the Thin Man took away her soul, and once she lets us go, after she because earlier on when we're on the door floating to the town, we basically the Titanic thing. We pretty much proves that, haha, Rose, you could have fit Jack on that door. So, and she lets us go, so basically we're Jack, and become the Thin Man. As we see Mono sit on a chair and just sit there, get aged, and the tower absorbs back into what it was before, looking like a tower, and that's how the game ends. So, yep. After 3 times we save her, she betrays us. So what do I think about this game? It was really good. I liked it. It was a great and it's a great game if you don't mind getting scared. Play it if you don't mind any of that stuff. Play it. It's great. So I give this game a 9 9 out of 10. Solly gives it
Offer pause. He's scared. He's looking out the window.
So I'll see you guys later. Like, and subscribe, and thank you for giving me 151 subscribers. Thank you guys. From me, Donald, and Solly. Thank you. Bye-bye.